Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today on a toxic connection. So this is called your catalyst, okay? So this person has been a catalyst key, point for you for your healing and ascension. Now, there's many kinds of soul connections, and I don't like to place labels on anyone, but you guys know which people in your lives are people that you would wish to maybe work things through with, or people that maybe you just need to give some time and space, and other people you just wish to walk away from and never look back. So this is going to be about that type of person. Maybe you're just looking for some sort of closure. Maybe you're looking to see what you learned from this situation. We're not even really focused so much on this person. It's more about you, even though we will dive into a little bit of their energy. But the main focus is for you guys to heal and let go. So I thought that this little fabric was perfect for that because we are trying to heal our hearts, okay? This particular skull orgonite, this is the Archangel Raphael skull orgonite. This is created by Cher from Wing and Bell. I just felt like Archangel Raphael was perfect for this reading because this is an angel of healing. Okay, so we're healing our hearts. We're trying to heal our hearts from this situation. This particular bracelet too, this one is called Women's Release Me from Attachments bracelet. And this actually has Archangel Michael, but it also has some green energy there too. So to me, it's like green, heart chakra, healing, things like that. So I will put everything down below as far as the information with the decks, and I'll let you guys know what I'm using as I shuffle each deck. So let's just jump into it, you guys. It's either going to resonate for you or it won't, okay? I definitely wouldn't watch this video if you're connected to someone that you wish to maybe reconcile with, because this could be very triggering to you. This is somebody that you're ready to let go. You've already accepted that, you know what? You and this person are probably not going to be able to make amends. The best thing that you could do is learn from what you can from it and just move forward. That's really what we're focused on today. So let's take a look and see what are the main components of this connection. Okay. What are the main components of this connection? What make up this connection between you and this person? This right here is called the therapy flashcards. What are the main components of this connection here? What is it made up of? We have repression. Okay. So it could be that things that we've repressed within ourselves, when we meet this person, when we came together with them, it all came out, okay? This could also be you're dealing with someone who has a lot of repressed emotions. They're not comfortable with maybe expressing themselves in some sort of way. So you might be dealing with somebody who's just extremely repressed, okay? What else do we got going on here? Abandonment. Somebody that might have abandonment issues. You may have abandonment issues. You guys both have abandonment issues. So you guys have come together to work this out, okay? This person could have abandoned you. This really triggered you. Things that you were repressing, maybe even all the way back to childhood. It's like it came out like a dam broke. This could also be your person is repressing their own abandonment issues, and so they could sabotage situations, including yours, before they can get too close, before things get too comfortable, okay? And last one. Yep, there we go. We got the trigger. Okay, so this person was a trigger to bring forth anything that you had been repressing having to do with abandonment issues. And the same goes for you, for them, or both. So do you see how this is a catalyst already? It's a catalyst for anything that we've been suppressing, repressing, anything that we've been holding down and we haven't been dealing with in our lives. It eventually comes up with the perfect person, which is this person, which is your catalyst. So I love the way that this is coming out. Okay, so this deck is called the Colors of Love deck, and I'm using it in its reverse position because we're really wanting to tap into the challenging energies of this situation. Okay, what else makes up this connection? Interference. Okay, so this may be your story, you guys, or it may not be. A third party negatively influenced a love interest decision about your connection. Such a person could be a gossip or a disapproving busybody. So there could have been interference, you guys, when it came to a third party person. Somebody may have had something to say to this individual. Maybe your own friends and family had something to say about this individual to you, and maybe you repressed it and you didn't listen. That could be it as well. Okay, but some other influences were a factor in this connection, which ultimately caused some sort of demise. We have silent treatment. A love interest gives you the silent treatment or is acting distant. If given the space to miss you a little, he or she will resurface. Now, so this is somebody who may have gone silent. They may have just blocked you. This could have been somebody who shut you out, ghosted you. You could have done the same, and then they resurfaced. So this could be like a back and forth situation that's been going on for quite some time. And it's kind of like anytime you try to move on, they come back, or every time you feel like you're done with this, then maybe you want to return to it. So there's a huge back and forth energy here. Okay. Major interference though with that blue energy. And that tells me throat chakra. So it's like you guys are just not even speaking the same freaking language. You guys are not even able to get on the same page when it comes to even communicating about your issues or your problems. But it could just be that somebody's so repressed that they're not even aware of their stuff. Okay, so that's an issue. Last one. We have green, taken advantage of. So somebody took advantage of someone. Don't let your attraction for someone lead you to be taken advantage of, financially or otherwise. Beware of scammers or opportunists. So at the end of the day, you guys, this person just took advantage of your kindness. They took advantage of your heart. They just took advantage of you. They could have just been a scammer. They could have, your attraction for them, it completely just disengaged all of your logic and rationale, okay? Maybe you were so attracted to them that you just repressed your own intuition that told you, you know what? Maybe there's some red flags here that I do need to pay attention to. But instead we repressed it. We shoved it down. We didn't want to be abandoned. We wanted this person to love us, whatever this is. So this person ultimately has come into our lives in order to trigger us so that way we can deal with whatever issues that we are holding on to from childhood. Some sort of childhood trauma. So it's like there's an attachment trauma here. There is, and I'm not a therapist or anything, you guys. These are just things that I've learned from my own experiences with things. But this right here, when we're being triggered, we're triggering trauma. And somebody is triggering our trauma, and our trauma may be something that we're suppressing, which is being abandoned. And when we don't want to be abandoned, what we usually do is we hold on for dear life. We throw caution to the wind. We don't pay attention to our intuition. We don't listen to what anyone has to say about a situation, because all we want to do is we just want to feel relief. We don't want to be abandoned. So this person was able to take advantage of you because of your traumas. Okay. Now this could be the other way around as well, or it could just be a little bit of both. But remember, you guys, this is more about your energy and your healing for this reading today. So these are the components that make up this connection. It's not everything, but that's just what's coming up today. So now let's go ahead and go into this energy of where did it all go wrong? So we're going to actually go into a deck that's called What Went Wrong by Fire Witch Tarot and just see what may have gone wrong. Now, some things may resonate and others may not. So just always take what resonates for you. So we're going to grab 5 cards and see what things may have gone wrong in this connection. We have, they thought you played victim too many times and felt you needed therapy. Immediately what I'm getting from this card, you guys, is that somebody tried to, in a way, make you feel like you were crazy, gaslighting you, making you feel like you're the one that was the problem here. You know, telling you that you're just getting too emotional, telling you that you need freaking therapy, you're acting crazy, etc. This is all gaslighting techniques here. Let's go into the Haunted Nightmare Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Get some additional information here. Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is like an equal exchange of give and take. Well, obviously, when somebody is gaslighting you, they're not actually opening themselves up to have an honest conversation. They're filling your head full of BS. They're making you intentionally feel like you are crazy, right? So now let's go into the I Just Got Spooked, Why I Ghosted from Angelic Revelation 144. What else may have gone wrong here? Tunnel vision. Oh yeah. They only wanted you to focus on what was wrong with you, not what was wrong with them, you guys. So this was a technique that they used in order for you to make you feel like you were crazy. Some of them may also accuse you of giving too much or coming on too strong and really focused on one specific weakness of yours in order to make you out to be wrong. So this is something that could have happened here. All right. What else? Talking marriage scares them. So it says talking marriage scares them or you. So yes, of course, this could be maybe they wanted to get married. They wanted to commit to very quickly, which can sometimes be, you know, like a red flag. Like, whoa, why is somebody wanting this so quickly? Why is somebody wanting to move too fast? There's usually a red flag with that kind of behavior. But if this is something that you wanted or they wanted, whatever has happened here, this was a red flag immediately. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it caused a lot of anxiety for somebody. Okay? It caused a lot of anxiety for either you or them. Somebody just got afraid. They got freaked out. They got scared. Or, again, that was kind of like the excuse that someone used that you came on too strong. I'm getting that. And who knows? You could have. Yeah, we have two minds. Somebody is operating in a way, two minds. They have like two personalities going on here. So a part of them is able to maybe connect with you and tell you certain things and say, baby, it's you and me forever, or you're the only one. And then there's this other part of them. Nine of Swords to me is kind of like a mental, somebody who's mental, somebody who has some sort of behavioral issues here. So depression, maybe some sort of personality disorder. So I feel like with this two minds energy here, it's like you were dealing with two different people. One minute they were okay, the next minute they were not. One minute they were talking marriage maybe with you and kids and family, and the next minute they're running away, and maybe they're even going off to do that with someone else, and you're just like, what the hell just happened? So it leaves you in a state of total just destruction, a total nightmare, where you're up at night crying, losing sleep over this individual because of this just crazy behavior that's going on. But again, I feel like there's a lot of projection of somebody projecting their own psychosis onto you. And that was part of the problem. What else could have gone wrong? Time passing and still no commitment. So it could be that you spent a lot of time with this person. Okay. Maybe they promised a lot of things, but they did not deliver. Maybe they kept promising that you guys would get married and be committed, or that they were going to get, let's just say, a divorce if there was a third party here, and that just wasn't happening. You know, so this caused a lot of sleepless nights for you. It caused a lot of maybe depression. Maybe it caused you to feel like you were nuts. You were crazy. Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody was very excellent about playing mind games here. The King of Swords knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly the words to use. So I do feel like someone was really using words to control you and to get you to do what they wanted to do. So this kind of makes sense to me that we have these these two hearts that came through with the blue, which to me is that air quality, throat chakra, communication. So it's like they can give it to you, or they can they can pull it away. So they used you and coaxed you with words, but then they also used it to punish you. So this person was a supreme manipulator is what I am seeing here. A supreme manipulator, somebody knew who exactly how to play you and what to say to you. We have barely keeping head above water. And the thing is what it is. It's a mask. It's a mask that this person wears. This like King of Swords, like they're in control. They talk a good game here. And that makes sense to me because we have somebody who it says a scammer. This is somebody who knows exactly what to say. This is somebody who you may have trusted because they were so good at the way that they said certain things that you believed them. But they were barely keeping their head above water. It was a mask. They are compensating, like overcompensating for something else that's lacking within them. So that's a real problem here. What else? You got in their head and they hated it. So again, this person is used to being in control. This person is used to the one that's basically playing the games and calling the shots. And so there could have been something that you actually said to them, some sort of truth. And that's when they may have tried to gaslight you and to create this like tunnel vision and put the focus back onto you as in you were the problem. Yeah, the Empress, I do feel like it's in a way they knew that you were right. The Empress is somebody who's in control of herself. She's somebody that takes care of herself. So you could have gotten to a point where you were really wanting to maybe do the right thing for you to be healthy, but this person hated that. They hated the fact that you wanted to either get away from them or that you were you were on to them, that you were smartening up, that you were wanting to take care of yourself, that you were calling them out on their bullshit, basically. They didn't like it. They didn't like it when you wanted to get healthy and take care of yourself. So they could have gone to certain extremes to be the person that ghosted you, left you hanging. So you're dealing with a real piece of work here. And we have guilty blood on hands. Yeah, this person is guilty as sin. This person is a pile. Okay? This person is just a pile. And the thing is, at the end of the day, it's not about hating this person. It's not about continuing to, obsess about everything that they did wrong and let's just focus on this and just, but the thing is, there is some truth to this. There are people out there that are just rotten souls, rotten apples, and they may be able to become aware of themselves. They may be able to heal and grow. But the thing is, with this person and this reading today, you're not counting on it, and you're certainly not going to waste any more time waiting for that. You're ready to move forward, okay? This person is guilty as sin. This person has obviously created, look at this, blood on their hands, right? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it's my fault. I know that I hurt you. It doesn't matter. I don't want to take responsibility. That's the kind of person that you're dealing with here. So it's no good for you. It's no good for you moving forward. You know that you are either going to be much happier without this person or that you need to get the hell out of Dodge like now. So that's where it all went wrong. And that's just a little bit. It may have resonated with you guys. Some of it may not have. So just take what did. So let's see what kind of suffering this person has endured because of their actions towards you and also other people, because I highly doubt that you're the only person that this person has hurt and done these things to. So we're going to go into my Twin Flame Journey Shadows cards, and we're going to combine it here with the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot that I created as well. What kind of suffering has this person endured since they have done what they've done? Okay, so this person has been very, very self-indulgent, okay? Very self-indulgent, but I feel like they have, in a way, hung themselves because of their overindulgence. Yeah, I feel like anybody that's actually of quality and good for them is not going to stick around. That's the Ten of Cups. I'm also getting to that with the Ten of Cups, this has to do with family. I really feel like this person does have a lot of abandonment issues. You may have them too, but they're going to evacuate the situation first because they don't want to get left. Their interest is in themselves. Okay, so how is this person suffering? They're never going to be happy. They're never going to be happy until they get the help that they need. And unless they're going to, as long as they're constantly blaming everyone else for their issues and problems, they're never really going to truly be able to hold on to a valuable relationship, you guys. It's just not going to happen for them. So if you guys are worried that this person's going to leave you and they've done all these things and they're just going to meet the next person and live happily ever after, it's bullshit. Okay, so try not to waste your time with those types of thoughts. This person is most likely going to sabotage every situation that they get their hands on because they're very careless and they're very self-focused, okay? But their self-focused is in a lower vibrational way rather than being focused on healing and being a better person. What else? Yeah, at the end of the day, you guys, this person does not feel lovable. They don't. That's where it all stems from. They don't love themselves. Okay, they don't love themselves. So how the hell are they going to be able to love anyone else, including you? So at the end of the day, they're never really going to truly be happy because they don't know how to be happy with themselves. So it's not like we're sitting back and going, hooray, this person is suffering. But everybody's got to contend with their own stuff in some way. And this person, I can tell you, is. Yeah, misery loves company. This person will not be able to attract anything to them that's positive. Their unlovable vibration will also draw in unlovable people, other people that don't love themselves. So what's interesting that I'm going to say is this. That is why you and them came together. There's something within you that doesn't love yourself either. That is why this person was a vibrational match to come into your life, to come into your world. That is why they are the catalyst for this change, for you to love yourself more. When you love yourself more and you raise your vibration, you will attract the same qualities in those people to you. You attracted this to you or to them. I'm sorry, that you attracted this to you and they attracted you to them. If that makes sense. Like attracts like. That's what it is. So your person, I do not feel with what I'm seeing today, and we can't say never, but at this rate, the rate that they're going to continue to draw in darkness to them until they can get in touch with their light. And they're not going to be able to get in touch with their light until they face their darkness. And the darkness is within them. And there's something that's deep to their core that they need to heal. Okay? So they are a wounded animal that is going to continue to be rabid and probably bite everybody in their path. So at least now you can get your rabies shot and move forward. Right? So that is the energy there for that. So let's take a look and see, what can you take from this at the end of the day? At the end of the day, what can you take from this as a valuable lesson? We're going to go into the Soul Activation Oracle Shadows Edition by Rising Sun Oracle. What can you learn from all of this? What can you take from this? What valuable lessons can you take from all of this? We have addiction. I like this card because this tells us here, this is kind of like the devil's energy to me. This is telling us where we might have addictions, where our traumas, where we've repressed these traumas. We become addicted to pain. So if we've been traumatized in some way, you would think in some way that we would never want to feel that way again, but that's not how unresolved pain and trauma works. We tend to gravitate towards other situations that reiterate that feeling of loneliness, of abandonment, of abuse. We tend to do that because that's what feels normal. That's what we associate with feeling safe, is dysfunctional. So in a way, you guys, this person triggers your addictions, triggers your trauma, so that way you can heal these things. And this has to do with your sacral chakra. So this is how you deal with relationships, you guys. We have flawed. Yeah, there's something about low self-esteem here, not loving the self. That's unlovable energy. And what's so interesting, look at this, you guys. Same person. Look, almost in the same position. You've got to love certain aspects of yourself. You got to love yourself more. The reason that this person was able to get in and infiltrate your energy is because you had a hole in the soul. You had a hole in the soul that hadn't been mended. So they were able to come in, and they're just a reminder for you that you still have work to do. So we don't have to waste time hating them. We don't have to waste time wishing them ill. We can thank them as a reminder of the things that we know that we need to still fix within ourselves. And what else? Yeah, we have lust. The root chakra. First of all, the root of the matter. Okay, the root of the matter. And I like this. We have the first chakra, the second chakra, and the third chakra. 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's get back to the basics of who we are. Let's get back to the root of the issue, root of the problem. Why do you like this type of person? Why is this kind of person so attractive to you? There's something for you to learn about your dysfunction. There's some kind of dysfunction within you that has a flavor for this type of person. So we got to figure out why. We got to get to the root of this and heal it. So some of you guys may need to look into some sort of professional counseling if that's what you feel that you need to do. Maybe some sort of journaling or inner child work, whatever that's going to take to figure out why we are attracted to this type of person. It comes from somewhere, you guys. It comes from somewhere. I know where mine came from, okay? I know where my need for assholes, my need for vacant people that are not going to show up for me in the same way that I'm showing up for them. I know where that comes from, okay? I know where it comes from. And it's going to probably take me a lifetime to actively heal it on a day-by-day basis. It's not something that you just, oh, I've reached this pinnacle and I no longer have this issue. Sure, there's certain things that we feel that way with, but it's kind of like an alcoholic. It's a program for life. There's just, recovery sometimes is a lifelong journey. So this is about getting to the root of the matter, realizing what your triggers are, realizing why you're attracted to certain types of people. And then when you find yourself going down that road again, you're going, oh my God, I've been here before. This feels oddly familiar to me. this feeling that I have inside, it's this addiction. This is the addictive behavior. I'm going down this road again because of my own lack of self-love. I need to stop myself. I need to find a way to do something else, or focus on something else, or pull my energy back, or not associate with this, because this is a rabbit hole that I've been down before and I ain't going down it again. So that's kind of how recovery works sometimes, you guys. Sometimes these red flags and people will come back into your life just to kind of to show you where you're at on your journey. You know, it's not like you're never going to run into any of these assholes ever again. You probably will, but you're going to have more tools. The more that you work on yourself, the more that you focus on your healing, as you continue down that path. What else? Oh yeah, look at that. So to me, you guys, for some of you, there could be something that also adds to the situation. Some of you guys may come from a family line of, mental health issues. That could be it for some. Some people may have developed a disorder, borderline personality disorder, which borderlines can sometimes, well, not sometimes, they have major abandonment issues. There's a feeling of anything that's unstable, anything that is trying to change, we're holding on for dear life. So there could be also something else going on here. Or it could even be that you've been dealing with someone that has mental health issues. You may want to save people. You may have had a parent or somebody that was close to you that had mental health issues. And so because of that abuse or that trauma that was created in that dynamic, it has now caused you to be like a codependent. There could be like a codependency issue that you now have. So there's just many things that are coming up with that mental health energy. So just take it if it resonates, okay? Yeah, mummy, corpse remains fossil. And this is kind of like very similar energy to me. So what can we learn from this whole situation? We can remain unhealthy. We can remain in this mental health state. We can remain with this disorder, or we can fix ourselves. We can heal. We can look and search the avenues, so resources and things that can help us understand more about a particular type of person, or more about ourselves, more about recovery, etc. So I feel like we're being asked in this reading to really step outside of our box and to figure out what would be helpful for us. What would be really, really helpful for us at this point? Because either somebody else is unstable, and we need to understand more about their illness or their sickness to kind of understand that it really isn't us, okay? Because sometimes we have the ability to blame ourselves for things, or to make ourselves crazy over this. So sometimes learning about, let's just say this is just an example, narcissism. We'll learn a lot about the way that the narcissist runs their lives, the way that they just how they are as people, and that will really help us to recover and to heal, because we learned that there really wasn't anything that we could have done to do anything better. Because some of us might feel like, oh my God, if I had just done this, or if I had just done that, then it would have been a different result. Nonsense. When you're dealing with people that are narcissists, there's just no way to change it. So these are just examples, you guys, of things that you can do to research to kind of figure out who you were dealing with, exactly what you were dealing with, or what you may even be dealing with. There could be some underlying influences there that may need to be addressed, okay? So this corpse energy is just, we can remain fossilized and stuck in the past, like mummified in the past, in this corpse state, or we can heal and try to move forward with our lives, which is what I know you guys want to do. So now we're going to go into just for today, tools for raising your vibration from Sister Moon Tarot. These are tips for raising your vibration. And then we're also going to go into her Pearls of Wisdom cards too. And then we're going to close, that's how we're going to close the reading. We're going to close the reading with these tricks to raise our vibration and to heal. What do we got? Today, I choose to focus on positive, productive tasks that will help me lift my vibration and keep me ascending and spiritually growing. I metaphorically water plants that want to be watered, and I let go of plants who have passed. You see that? I invest my time and energy in things that are worth it. This old energy, this broken energy, this very just toxic energy, it's not worth your time anymore, and you know it. So today you're choosing to focus on the positives. You're choosing to focus on things that will grow, things that you can change, which is yourself. You can't change anyone else. What else? Mirroring. Everything in your world is an outward expression of your mirroring back to parts of you. This absolutely just explains what came through earlier. You attracted this person into your life, you guys, because there was some unlovable energy that you had within yourself. So vibrationally, you were brought into a match of somebody that would treat you perhaps the way that you were treating yourself, or just broken aspects of yourself that weren't healed. So these parts were triggered within you, mirrored back to you. Maybe even mirrored back to you in the way that some trauma in your past had played out. So anything that you have unresolved will ultimately be mirrored back to you until you clear it. That's it. Simplicity. Keep it simple. Stop over-analyzing so much. If you're going in loops in your mind, distract yourself with something creative or productive. So we are being asked, you guys, to not only shift our vibration in a more positive way and focus on things that we can change, which is ourselves. Do something creative or productive. You know, be of service. Do something, get out there, maybe play with some kids, volunteer, whatever this is that's going to help you to shift out of this vibration, this toxic cycle with this person. Because the universe wants you to be happy, but you have to choose it. You have to co-create. And this is what we have as our last message. Some people really do love you and have your best interest in mind. Those are the angels that will help you through the darkness. So right now, you guys, there are angels all around you, not only spiritually, but also people here on earth. These will be your closest family members, your friends, people that love you and truly have your best intentions at heart. Make sure that you connect with these people during this dark time and this period of healing that you're going through. So anyways, you guys, that reading was really just to kind of point out what some of the issues may have been and some ways that we can start to heal and clear this bitch of an energy today. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. Lots of love, light, and healing to you. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.